in such a writer's block for so long that I just kind of got used to like the idea of like, all right, maybe this is like, isn't my path. But COVID hit. I was working in a restaurant, and my restaurant had to close, obviously all restaurants closed. And I like suddenly had all this massive amounts of alone time. And I started just like writing little, songs here and there. And then I started posting, like out of boredom, I just started posting like little cover songs and stuff, just on the internet. Like I didn't think anything of it, but then because I did that, it got into the hands of, so I did this music residency in downtown Chicago, at the Aqua Building. It's like an iconic hotel, and they have this really cool program, where they bring in like a singer-songwriter every year and a half, and you get to live there for free. And you perform around the high rise, and they have different buildings downtown. And so like you perform.
That's awesome.
Poolside. Yeah, it was so cool. So a family friend submitted the video that I just randomly posted. And they liked it, and they were like, at this point we were pretty deep in COVID, but everybody thought that it was only going to be like 3 months. This is when everyone was like, oh, it's going to be over. And so they were like, well, let's just move an artist in. And in 3 months when this is over and everybody's ready to like party and have fun, we'll have the musician in residence. And like, so when my mom's friend called me and told me that they wanted to offer me the gig, I was like blown away. And I was like, I don't have 3 hours worth of material, because the shows were like 3 hours. I'm like,
right.
I don't know how I'm going to do this. And it was in a month. They were like, are you cool to like move in next month? And I was like, I was so scared, but it changed my life because I had to get back into the routine of making music every single week. I had 3 shows, because that's basically what the contract is. It's about 3 shows a week, and because of that, and because I didn't have to work and I had all this like downtime, and it was pretty like, I was on the 44th floor, like overlooking Lake Michigan. Like it was so surreal. And I got to work and I started writing, and like, cause whenever there's a guitar in my hands, like I will just write. Like it just happens. But it was such a soft spot. It was like it was a wound, I didn't touch the guitar because I was like, I can't write anymore. I'm not good anymore. I'm so rusty, so I wasn't playing for so many years. But 2020, doing that music residency, I had to practice. I had to learn so many covers. I had, which was awesome because it started getting my wheels turning of different like chord progressions and different like styles of, and I was like trying to figure out like what people like, because it's a hotel. So there's a lot of like travelers coming in and out. So I was like, okay, I want to keep it like wide enough where people will know the songs and like be able to like, sing along. So I was doing like old, rock covers. I was doing pop songs. I was doing original stuff too that I was writing because I was playing like every week. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of nuts. Like 2020 is really what prompted me making this album. And like that whole experience of like forcing me to sit down and play every single week, and just all these songs started coming out, like, and I was just, it was the isolation too. Like I had nothing else to do. And I started writing like crazy. And then not that long after, Bill, my engineer, like reached out. He had seen me posting like videos and stuff online. And he's like, I had posted just like me playing Everything Is Fine, the first song that I released. And he's like, I really like that song. I'd love to have you in the studio. Let's do a song free. Like, let's just see if we work well together. And then we did work really well together. And from that point on, it was just like, it kind of started slowly turning into an album. And so now, it's been a while. We've been recording a while, but now we've had the 3rd song out, and it's like, I'm still like wrapping my head around the fact that I'm making an album right now. It's like hasn't like, it's still like kind of unreal to me. And I'm still trying to figure out like, how do I do this? Like, what am I doing? But it's really fun though.
Yeah.